Live service games have a reputation problem. Predatory microtransactions, endless grinding, seasonal content that disappears forever, and developers who abandon their games 6 months after launch. And honestly, a lot of that reputation is earned. But here's what the critics don't tell you. When a live service game gets it right, it becomes something no single-player experience can replicate. A world that constantly evolves, a community that keeps it alive, updates that genuinely surprise you, content drops that bring you back every season without feeling like a chore. The best live service games aren't just games, they're hobbies. And in 2026, there are more great ones than ever before. Today, we're cutting through the noise and bringing you the 20 best live service games actually worth your time, your money, and your loyalty. Let's get into it.
Sea of Thieves had a rough launch, but Microsoft's investment completely transformed it. Rare's Pirate Sandbox, where 1 to 4 players crew a ship together. Treasure hunting, naval combat, and skeleton encounters create genuine adventure. The social element, coordinating sales, navigation, combat, builds friendships. The Undead Missions Update 2025 gave the game its liveliest content in years, mixing eerie questlines with proper rewards. By 2026, after years of development, this is legitimately one of the best co-op experiences. Cross-platform play means Xbox, PlayStation, and PC all sail together. This redemption arc proves that developer commitment transforms initial failures into cultural phenomena.
Genshin Impact opened eyes that free-to-play gacha games could be respectful to players. Hoyoverse created Teyvat, a massive open world with real-time action combat that's actually fun. Character roster with distinct playstyles. Chaining elemental reactions during combat feels satisfying. Version 5.3 concluded the Notland storyline beautifully in 2026. New regions keep releasing with their own storylines and challenges. By 2026, millions play daily because the gacha mechanics feel fair. You can complete all content without spending money. Battle Pass respects time. This isn't predatory. The storytelling rivals AAA single-player games. Proof that gacha genre can coexist with player respect.
Destiny 2 is Bungie's sci-fi looter shooter that somehow makes grinding feel rewarding. Exotic weapons create chase goals. 6-player raids are pinnacle endgame content where communication and skill matter equally. Free-to-play entry point lets anyone try it. The Final Shape expansion concluded years of storytelling beautifully. By 2026, Destiny's endgame respects player time. You're not forced to play 50 hours weekly. Seasonal content rotates, so there's always something new. The community builds clans, creating social bonds. This proves that PvE endgame can sustain engagement through mechanical satisfaction instead of artificial grinds. Raid encounters are phenomenal challenges.
Dota 2 is strategically deeper than almost any game ever made. Valve releases an annual international tournament with multi-million-dollar prize pools funded by Battle Pass sales. The hero roster has infinite interactions, creating emergent gameplay. Watching professional Dota is legitimately difficult to understand unless you play, but that complexity creates esports gravitas. By 2026, Dota maintains hardcore competitive integrity through zero pay-to-win mechanics. Cosmetics all way. The game demands study, teamwork, and mechanical skill. This proves that complexity and accessibility aren't mutually exclusive when executed properly. Dota fans are some of the most dedicated esports enthusiasts globally.
League of Legends is the most watched esport globally and has been for over a decade. 140 champions, with Riot continuously adding new ones without breaking balance. The ranked seasonal structure means everyone resets and climbs together. Worlds Tournament is the esports equivalent of the World Cup. Arcane Netflix series proved that League lore is actually phenomenal. The show won animation awards. By 2026, having started in 2009, League still commands billions in streaming viewership. The social element where you play with friends matters. Competitive integrity is uncompromised. This is how you sustain a game for 17 years. Quality content and genuine community listening.
Overwatch 2's journey is wild. The original was beloved, then Blizzard fumbled the sequel launch hard with aggressive monetization. Players revolted. Blizzard actually listened, stripped away the greed, went free to play, and suddenly the game was fun again. Switched to 5 versus 5, which fixed the chaotic feeling. By 2026, it's genuinely thriving because developers remembered that respecting your community matters more than squeezing every dollar. The role system, tank, damage support versus team composition thinking. Weekly challenges and seasonal heroes keep engagement fresh. This is a redemption arc that proves even massive missteps can be fixed through genuine effort. Valorant took everything Counter-Strike taught about tactical shooters and added character abilities without breaking balance. Each agent has unique utilities, but gunplay still matters most. The Valorant Champions Tour is one of the most watched esports globally because rounds are tense, abilities create highlight moments, clutch plays look insane. Riot Games expanded regionally, so every country has their own competitive league. By 2026, Valorant proved you can challenge established esports giants through smart design and investment. Competitive ranked ladder where improvement feels earned. Regular agent additions keep the meta shifting. This is esports accessibility done right. Counter-Strike 2 is honestly the most perfected competitive shooter ever made. Valve released the successor to Counter-Strike Global Offensive and somehow made the most beloved tactical shooter even better. 700,000 concurrent players on Steam right now. The economy system where you buy weapons each round creates decision-making that rivals chess. Utility usage, smokes, flashes, molotovs, rewards teamwork and strategy. The esports ecosystem with global tournaments commanding millions of viewers. By 2026, Counter-Strike 2 won the Game Awards for Best Esports Game because people realized this is peak competitive design. Low specs, high skill ceiling, internationally consistent rule set. This is timeless. Apex Legends proves that hero shooters can absolutely work if you focus on mechanical skill. Every legend has distinct abilities, but nobody's broken. That balance is phenomenal. The ping system revolutionized team communication. Squad-based gameplay where 3 players demand actual coordination. The ALGS tournaments are genuinely thrilling to watch, with teams pulling off insane plays. Seasonal content keeps the meta fresh. By 2026, the competitive ecosystem is legitimately thriving. This isn't just Battle Royale. This is fast-paced, high-skill action where teammates matter. If you want proof that live service can be competitive and casual simultaneously, watch Apex. Fortnite has been reinventing itself for almost a decade, and honestly, it's insane how they keep people engaged. Every season transforms the entire game. New mechanics, new map changes, new storylines. The OG map got destroyed, came back, got replaced by Uendo, and now we're doing reality-bending stuff that makes 0 sense but somehow works. Concert events where Travis Scott performed to millions simultaneously. Marvel crossovers actually matter to the story. The building mechanic fundamentally changed how games work. By 2026, after all this time, people still play because Epic actually listens to the community. Battle Pass feels earned, not grindy. This is how you do live service correctly. Path of Exile proved indie developers can rival AAA through quality content. Grinding Gear Games released a Diablo-like ARPG in 2013 that took time to warm players. Seasonal leagues reset the economy every 3 months. Skill Gem system creates infinite build possibilities. The endgame progression is brutal. Optional maps scaling infinitely. Free-to-play cosmetics monetization. Path of Exile 2 launched 2024 to 2026 era. By 2026, this has billion-plus hours across its player base. Complex systems reward mastery. Community builds guides enabling new player accessibility. Proof that indie-scale development can compete with AAA budgets through quality content and respecting player intelligence. The economy matters. Builds matter. This isn't casual. This is depth.
Helldivers 2 released 2024 and immediately proved Arrowhead Game Studios understands live service. 4-player co-op military shooter where players vote democratically on missions. Democratic gameplay forces compromise and communication. Constant enemy waves create tension. Battle Pass funds development. Transparent monetization. By 2026, new biomes released every couple months with new enemies challenging tactics. The community narrative evolves seasonally. Developer roadmap shows commitment through June 2026. Zero pay to win, zero cosmetic forced purchases. This fresh success proves that respecting players from day one creates loyalty. Squad coordination matters. Every mission feels earned. This is how you launch live service in 2026.
Rocket League is 4 versus 4 vehicular soccer, and it sounds weird until you realize it's genius. Cars with rockets playing soccer creates emergent physics-based gameplay. Professional esports tournament matches are genuinely tense. Free-to-play Transition 2020 brought millions of new players. Battle Pass and cosmetics respect your money. By 2026, the competitive ladder lets you climb purely through mechanical skill. Rank distribution shows clear separation between players. Cross-platform matchmaking means PS4, PlayStation, Xbox all compete simultaneously. This is accessibility done right. Easy to learn, lifetime to master. Low specs requirements let anyone play. Proof that simple mechanics with skill ceilings sustain engagement for over a decade.
No Man's Sky's redemption arc might be gaming's best comeback story. Launched in 2016, broken. Promised 16 quintillion planets, but they felt empty. Community revolted. Hello Games went silent. Then they released free updates, and more updates, and more. By 2026, after 10 years of continuous free content, No Man's Sky is legitimately the space exploration game people wanted. Discovering populated planets, building bases, multiplayer exploration, the community missions drive narrative. By 2026, this proves that developer commitment through silence followed by action can restore trust. No cosmetic grind, no battle pass, just constant improvement because the studio cared. This is perseverance validated.
Minecraft sold 350 million copies and keeps getting better. Mojang/Microsoft releases constant updates adding features. The latest versions added wind charges, bogged biomes, trial chambers with actual difficulty. Realms subscription handles multiplayer. Creative mode let absolute creativity flourish. Survival mode requires strategy. By 2026, Minecraft spans console, PC, mobile, and Switch with full cross-platform play. Mods extend the game infinitely. This isn't live service in traditional sense, but free major updates mean it's alive in 2026 the same way it was in 2011. Generational appeal proves some games transcend trends through pure design quality. Kids and adults play simultaneously.